guy cannot take a hint.
This is not a good spot, Steve.
He's got that right.
Oh! A mindless 5 minutes that will likely have these model citizens moving on.
Garrett, any final thoughts?
Now let's meet our final couple, Josh Calderon and Sheila Van Auden.
I didn't think I'd be a cougar at age 24, but this thing's a child.
Okay, this might be another short relationship, but if they hurry up, they'll at least make it to the next round.
Sheila the cougar, springing into action like a jungle cat.
Whoa, she has gone from robbing the cradle to rocking the cradle.
This is scary. I don't know what to do.
Well, don't do that.
Oh! Don't do that.
Oh, Sheila.
Oh, Sheila, indeed.
The cougar gets run over, Johnny. And, well, if little Cub here doesn't stop adjusting his onesie, they're not going to make it to the next round.
Oh, the Cub's striking out on his own. And the love handles strike back.
John, this young cougar might be right. Looks like they're going to finish in a time of 7:38. That means they finished ahead of Fondue, and they've clearly seen enough action today.
Wow, I thought this is G-rated.
So 6 couples will be moving on to our next round, and they are the Cougar and the Cub, Josh and Sheila, Little Mermaid Ariel and her flounder Scott, our athlete Jen, Paul, our international love connection Steve and Katie, our power couple Jason and Caitlin, and our model citizens Garrett and Jack.
We present the overdrive.
Contestants start on this 10-foot-high platform. They must enter the steering wheel in the green spot, exit off the red spot, crossing one of our 3 obstacles to the finish. They'll have to avoid our nasty yellow windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under the sweeper bars, they have to head back and start the whole thing over again. And both members of the date have to make it across in order for their team to move on to the next round.
All right, the contestants are ready.
They say rain on a wedding day brings good luck, but before they get to the wedding, they'll have to make it through the overdrive.
Athlete Jen's the first one on. No surprise there. Model citizen strutting his stuff on the overdrive. Mostly.
It's funnier in person than on TV.
She does realize that was her partner, right?
Our athlete going for a varsity letter in overdrive, and she's the first to the middle.
Awesome, awesome.
How did she make it to the middle? I am in awe right now.
Athlete Jen summons all of her formidable skills, touches up the red spot. Big jump, still going. What agility. Whoa! Athlete Jen is the first to cross overdrive.
Let's go, Paul!
Now all she has to do is wait for Paul, because remember, they can't move on until both members of their team make it across.
Oh, Flounder and Aussie lose their way and go for a drink.
Oh my God, you're making me nervous.
Power Jason seems to be in control on the bar, headed to the middle. Model Citizen is back on and has made it to the center as well.
Power Jason heads for the finish. Oh, but he's in a dead-end position.
Our Model Citizen avoiding traffic hazards, upgrading a supermodel as he makes it to the finish platform. Paul is back, galloping to the middle.
The rain is rejuvenating our Little Mermaid.
I did it! Paul, that way and then follow it through.
This way.
Paul getting advice from his better, cooler, and more awesome half.
Actual rules simple enough, though. Enter on green, exit on red. Don't let the sweeper bar go over your head. If he can accomplish that, he'll meet his partner, and they'll be the first date moving on.
I like the technique.
Little Mermaid is on the bar, and look at Paul being athletic. And pathetic.
Oh, dude!
Little Mermaid finally finds her way onto the red spot. Still needs to turn to the finish.
Jump up, jump up.
Mermaid sprawled on the unstable table. That thing tips every 9 seconds. She's across. Ariel has done her part.
Now she just has to wait for Flounder to beach himself. But Power Caitlin isn't waiting for anyone. And with a PowerPoint presentation, she has made it.
4 contestants across, but no couples yet. We need dates, people. Power Jason increasing his productivity, touches the red spot, and he is onto the finish platform.
But I tell you this much, Sean, that is the last time I buy secondhand helmet tape from an old gypsy. We have our first blind date moving on. We don't call Jason and Caitlin the power couple for nothing. American Katie is off to the finish, hoping her Aussie will chase her. She hits that unstable table, and yes! All right, she leaves the ball in the Aussies' rugby field.
With a Cub stalled at the start, the Cougar starts playing the field with our Aussie. Flounder makes it a group of 3 in the center. Our Cougar makes a bold move toward the finish.
Oh no.
Well, she's been single for a long time, John. She's used to being an independent woman. She doesn't need her date in order to succeed.
Unfortunately, she does need him in order to move on. Kate throwing an Aussie fit as her man waltzes to the finish.
Mother of God! We did it!
So our international love connection is the second team moving on, which leaves space for only one more blind date.
Believe it.
God, seriously, you can do it! God, come on!
And it looks like Flounder still has some heart left.
Scott, if you can't do this, I'm afraid we're gonna have to break up.
And that looks like the magic motivator, the love of a flounder for his mermaid.
Oh, yeah!
I want a big fat hug.
So Little Mermaid and Flounder fill out the final spots in the next round. So the 3 blind dates continuing to the next round include our power couple, Jason and Caitlin, International Love Connection, Steve and Katie, and Little Mermaid and Flounder, Ariel and Scott.
Up next, our 3 remaining blind dates continue to fight for $100,000.
Welcome back to Wipeout Blind Date, where our 3 remaining couples continue their quest for love and $100,000.
We've got our power couple, Jason and Caitlin, Ariel the Mermaid and her flounder, Scott, and the International Love Connection, Stephen and Katie.
It's time to say goodbye to another one of those couples.
Yeah, I know, John, and it hurts, but I'm going to be strong since I know they'll be leaving in love. Because our next brand new obstacle sets the mood perfectly with one of the most romantic locales I could think of.
And that would be...
A one-ring circus. This circus consists of 4 stages. Contestants will start with a sprint across the tightrope jump, but they have to look out for some perils, including the tiger claw, the sweeper arm, and our ring of fire.
I like it.
Then our contestants must make it over the high diving boards, through the rug pull, and finally they'll stagger across our stilt trip to the finish.
The 2 couples with the top combined times will move on to the Wipeout Zone, where they will compete for $100,000. First up, we have Caitlin of our power couple.
There's the horn. Let the one-ring circus begin.
No, a little one-way juggling act by the clowns.
Well done, Caitlin, powering through the ring of fire.
Yeah, John.
But here comes the tiger claw. She makes it through that with barely a scratch. She's going to make it to the first platform. But here comes the ring of
Maybe
fire.
we could put that away.
Sorry. She'll need to keep her circus act together here on the high diving board. A long leap. Down she goes.
Well, John, she did get on the diving board, so she advances to the next stage, but didn't get very far. She'll have to swim quite a distance, and that's going to eat up a lot of time. Oh, getting painted by our clowns.
Here comes the tiger claw. Then the rug pull.
No!
Now that was some acrobatics.
Power Caitlin coming up to the final leg, the stilt trip. And you must complete the entire stage here. There's no swimming ahead after a fall. Her time going to be combined with her partner's. So time saved for one, time saved for both. Hopefully no more surprises for her.
Oh, God, I think a clown just exploded on her head.
But she is unfazed. Caitlin of the power couple, finishing with a great time of 2:13.
Let's hope she doesn't dance at office parties.
Let's rock and roll.
Jason of the power couple up next. Now Jason's clock starts where his partner's time ended. And remember, it is the combined time that counts. Here comes that tiger claw.
Power Jason gets through, trying to do better than his partner, of course. The power struggle continues, John. He has made the first platform.
Let's do some work.
Oh, with the high diving board working Jason over.
Let's go.
She is bossy. You better get up and go for the ring of fire.
Thought we were done with that.
Sorry, I get excited. Power Jason up to the rug pull. You better watch his step.
No.
He falls.
His business partner, date, not too thrilled about that, Johnny. Hopefully he can make a speedy run on the final stage of the course. He's off. Their combined time, lower left corner. Crossing the stilt trip with no problem.
Yeah.
Yes, a fantastic combined time by the power couple.
Our creepy clown's not pleased with the cocky business couple. Are they going to take it out on the bearded lady? Flounder is off into the one-ring circus. Will he pull himself up off the seafloor to put in a good time here?
Oh, leaps through the ring of fire. He is through the first stage.
Oh, he's lost his stabilizing fence.
Oh, he is down.
Well, what do you expect him to do, John? His eyes are on the side of his head.
Flounder up to the rug pull, moving quickly forward. Makes the first. Oh, carpet bombs on the second.
Flounder unflappable as the clowns cover him in special sauce.
Come on, Bozo, get going. On his way. Here comes that tiger claw. Oh, whoa.
The claw hooked the flounder, and now he's back on the platform.
That's better than in the water. Over that sweeper bar. Here comes the dreaded tiger claw. Flounder knifing his way through and finishing with a time of 3:39.
Remember, it's the combined time that counts. And up next, Flounder's partner in the sea, Little Mermaid Ariel.
And her time continues from where Flounder's left off. Gonna need a blistering run to beat the power couple's combined time of 5 minutes.
Oh, she's already in trouble and down. It's just like the movie, John. That platform just had to kiss the girl.
John, we've said it before, worth pointing out again. Events where you need legs, our Little Mermaid's at a disadvantage. Right now, she's on the diving board. Oh, no chance, Johnny. Plus, her timing couldn't have been worse.